Hey guys, welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of Bones. Here we go. 2 seasons! 2 seasons!
Is it okay to go on 2 wheels like that?
I'm only making very sharp turns at high speeds. Okay, you have a little, faith in me, okay?
This is the siren. Why are you driving like a maniac?
Oh. Jesus. Yikes. This is a car accident or just a car lit on fire? What?
Your passenger car's off the tracks, one on the side.
If you don't find the owner of this in the next 10 minutes, a wig death starting now.
Did you just start a watch on his hand?
Camille.
Don't call me Camille.
Don't call me Sealy. Accidental?
NTSB guy says the train struck the car at least 200 yards from the nearest access.
Oh.
Deliberate.
If I'm not a corner and don't work for you, you got that half right. Every survivor's one less person to meet on autopsy. You look good out of your suit, Sealy. I've been used to it. The minute she's holding a severed arm, the next she's hitting on you.
She wasn't hitting on me, and you know what? She is your boss, Bones.
Dividends from the Ross.
May I approach?
Why is she your boss?
Dr. Brandon?
Brennan. Dr. Brennan.
You want to guess my name?
No, but there are thousands of you in D.C. and only one of me.
Oh.
Why your way Goodman decided that there should be a head of forensics at the Jefferson.
Roasted.
It never occurred to you to check in, huh?
My both suggests he was tall. Too melted for a regular car fire.
Oh, homicide. That makes it my case.
I was a senator.
Huh. That's interesting.
Apparently, they have a past.
Cam and the senator?
Cam and Booth. Look how she touches his arm when he laughs.
You touch my arm when I laugh.
No, you touch me. It's a big difference.
Okay, what you got? No. 6'7".
Jesus.
Athlete in his youth.
6'7"?
More like a
Who is this, LeBron?
basketball. Every bone in his body is broken.
Dude, he got hit by a train. W-A-R. That's all I can make out of one name.
Warriors.
Love Brianna.
Oh.
Warren Lynch and Senator Davis killed in one accident? No way, it's a coincidence.
No way.
Hey, Hodgepodge. First we identify beyond the shadow of a doubt, then we get paranoid.
Well, cool. As long as paranoia is on schedule somewhere.
It wasn't suicide. This man was dead for several hours before the train hit him.
Murder.
We are going to find the details of Senator Davis's death without giving Oliver Stone or Michael Moore any ideas.
Are we assuming Senator Davis's death was a coincidence?
You want to kill someone? Planting yourself in front of a train, probably not the best idea, but too early to make any assumptions. Zacharoni, your turn to bring the donuts.
Macaroni? Cam knows that I eat macaroni and cheese every day at lunch. Every single day?
You eat macaroni and cheese every single day for lunch?
Oh, hit that.
Because
That's...
you are a strictly rubber-to-the-road
Wow.
hardball scientist.
What are your qualifications?
Chief coroner of New York for 2 years, assistant federal coroner before that. How am I doing?
Very well. Impressive.
I had it wrinkled for
Dr. Hodges, you're chattering me to death because you hope I forget you called me a white tart.
It's a made-up word. No meaning.
My name is Lisa Supak, and
Speed commuter train struck a private vehicle.
Why are we whispering?
We were about to lay charges against Mr. Lynch that would not only wipe him out financially, but send him to prison for several years.
I heard rumors. But for a man like Lynch to kill himself...
Mr. Lynch did not commit suicide.
But can we assume that it was foul play?
When it becomes public knowledge
Possibly.
that Warren Lynch is dead,
How is losing money a motive?
it's called shorting the stock.
Yeah, it's
Basically,
your
you
plan
bet
that...
the share price is going to fall, and when it does, you collect
How much we talking?
tens, maybe hundreds of millions.
That's a lot of money.
Casu consulto. What does that mean?
Accidentally on purpose.
Why do you know things like this?
It was kind of my husband's motto.
Well, you don't become Warren Lynch by playing by the rules.
I'm still his wife, so this all comes to me now, correct?
Still? His wife?
Warren and I were separating.
Why?
Infidelity.
On his part.
Only someone turned out to be some dozen.
I'm gonna need a list.
When Brianna confronted Warren, he had a private investigator look into her activities.
I admit he didn't come up dry.
Thank you for your cooperation. Cheating spouse stands to inherit all corrupt business practices.
Yeah, that's-
And took a private dick. Where do we start?
It's like a common domestic container.
Oh, like a jar. Why can't we just say a jar?
Goodman appointed Dr. Soroyan while I was on vacation and took a 2-month sabbatical to avoid me. That explains a lot.
All right, I think it's because you're
Oh.
very task-oriented.
Task-oriented is a euphemism for lacking overall perspective.
Oh, no. No. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
Opiates. Warren Lynch was a heroin addict.
What? Is it possible he,
Lynch already told us.
heroin and then like passed out on the tracks
Well, Miss Lynch
and
is
died?
welcome to say whatever she likes. Well, so what does all this mean?
Some of the new bones.
Warren Lynch suffered declining bone mass due to long-term abuse of his hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis.
Nothing says junkie like your gonads access, Ricky.
I had no idea.
Sure as hell wasn't trolling for $10 hits in Lincoln Heights.
Well, Agent Booth, I make problems go away.
You mean like when Lynch's wife found out that he was sleeping with other women?
You make those problems go away?
All right, anything I say, strict as confidence, correct?
Nah.
Warren Lynch brought me in to deal with a blackmailer.
Warren Lynch was being blackmailed.
By who?
By one of his girlfriends?
That would be my assumption, yes.
How'd it play out?
Well, I negotiated the payment down from $1 million to $250,000. Paid it
Damn.
off. That was 3 days ago.
That's sketchy. A blackmailer.
Given your
That's
heroin
a lot of
addiction, I went back
intense
to what
stuff
tissue
right
remained
there.
and found traces of laudanine and ruticulene. The ratio of these impurities.
So this is our new character.
In this case, Mexico.
What is her
Mexican
name?
heroin is
Cammy?
very common.
Cam?
I
Camilla?
wonder if there's anything
Something.
we can do to narrow it down further.
Shows there is also fentanyl in the heroin.
Oh,
What's that? This reminds me of when you interviewed me to be your grad student. She knows what fentanyl is. Have you told Booth?
I'll leave that to you. How'd I do?
work in progress.
I thought she did quite well. You said you had something else to show me? In a car fire, gasoline vapor ignites at 280 degrees Celsius and rises to a flame temperature of 2200 degrees. Tell me that's not a real skeleton.
No, we made them out of calcium phosphate and hydroxyapatite.
That's spam.
20 minutes now.
The car burned for 40 minutes and it still took 4 minutes to put out.
What?
Since there was extra fuel. How many extra glass you found?
5-gallon mason jars.
6 of them.
Filled with gasoline.
Filled with, yeah, it was set on fire.
Turn this off.
What?
Why wasn't I told about this?
Oh, piss
I
off.
encourage independent inquiry.
If it happens again, I will take action. And I'm from New York, which means that I will take New York action. Am I clear?
Not at all. I'm from Michigan.
I'm sure I mean she'll make us watch musical theater.
Wrong, New York. I'm more from the get mugged in broad daylight tradition. But if you insist on an organizational pyramid, I will be at the top.
Nah. That's...
Spam. And Cam, she got all bent out of shape.
She wants to authorize all
She's just pissy she wasn't told about
Back
it.
in Hodgins,
Piss
they do
off.
an experiment with fake bones in Spain.
What is your spam fixation?
Framed as goofy science, from a bunch of squids with no connection to the real world.
That wouldn't happen.
Well, the time you dropped the dead monkey down the elevator shaft.
No, that was to show... Okay, I take your point.
You're all about finding the truth.
Okay, your words say good, but your tone says bad.
Cam knows that too much truth is just as bad as too little. Yeah? Which is why she got the job.
You know, Angel says that you and Cam had a sexual relationship. Does that affect your view?
Patch me through wildly out of line, just so you know that.
Personal prerogative is at the heart of scientific inquiry.
Thanks for the notification.
What happened? What happened?
Vince McVicker.
He was killed. Today, Alexandria Federal Holding Facility.
Oh my god. That's deep.
I don't.
Damn.
You're certain that the body in the car
Is not Warren Lynch. Absolutely certain.
Huh. That's weird.
Somebody digitized Lynch's dental x-rays and then refilmed them, utilizing authentic alphanumeric barcodes.
Faked his
They're
death?
expertly faked. Then where the hell is Warren Lynch? I've informed the FBI that they might want to start looking for him. In the meantime, we're moving to ID this guy.
You know, if drugs were legalized, they could be dispensed from clean, safe, controlled outlets by trained personnel, not in alleyways by criminals.
Yeah, right.
Hey, what's our
No. Shh. All we gotta do is we gotta wait until he deals.
You gotta wait until he messes up. You can't go after him.
You know, I tried to initiate conversation on the drug war, but
Oh, God, fine. You know what? Let's just talk about something we're not gonna argue about. To connect.
she's dead.
Fine. What? Forget it.
Dead, as in gone from this world. Excuse me. I'm curious. Do you talk to the headstone? I mean, what do you say?
What I'm saying is that I remember them.
They can't hear you because they're dead.
My mouth moves, words come out, but none seem to get across the drawbridge to the princess. I know who waits within.
That's great.
You shouldn't swallow here. It's dangerous.
I love these two.
You answer, you walk away. Right? You don't answer, you book me. I get sick.
Show him, boss.
Huh?
Show him.
Oh, is that a doll?
Yeah, come on, eat it. Eat, that's it. Get it in there.
When was the last time you saw him?
I'm gonna stick a dynamite about 3 days ago.
Dynamite?
Hey, where'd you find her?
Museum.
Yeah, accurate.
You should warn the addicts.
Yeah, like they do on a pack of cigarettes.
When?
Thanks.
What?
I found Warren Lynch.
Mr. Lynch was thrown from a speeding car, badly beaten, internal bleeding, broken ribs. Best case scenario, he spends the rest of his life hooked up to feeding tubes.
He's one
Yikes.
of the richest men in the country.
Anything that man has in his head, it's going to stay there. Excuse me.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
After Zach nagged me 100 times, I recreated the most likely sequence.
Ouch. These injuries occurred when the corpse was forced into a jacket.
Yeah, most likely by 2 people.
Is that...
I don't know if that's of any use to you.
Yeah. That's obvious.
Huh.
You know, you just quit telling Bones who you think I've slept with.
Think? What do you mean, think?
Means Turco's probably the last person to see Lynch before he fell off the radar.
Of course, Angela and Zach are scared that this counts as an experiment and you are gonna fire them.
I am getting through.
Why did you take this job, Camille?
Why shouldn't I, Seeley?
Because it's basically herding cats,
Camille.
and you're a dog person.
I've spent my whole professional life in basement rooms with no windows. Now I'm in the Jeffersonian Institute. What?
Any bones this afternoon?
Okay.
It's about her mother's murder and her father's disappearance.
Plus, she dedicated her book to you, so...
It's a legitimate case.
I know. I wrote the file.
I don't know if I like her.
Why isn't she
I
in front of me?
don't... Right now, I don't like... God, I don't like that.
About me?
Is it human remains before she makes a decision?
Yes.
Your human remains, and she hasn't made a decision yet.
You think you're her boss?
How do I
Nah.
help her make the right decision?
Go for the truth. Yeah. Take care of her people. Oh, and I like the whole intimidation thing. I think it's cute.
I don't think it's gonna work. Alexandria Federal Prison.
I killed your friend because he cut in the cafeteria line, snagged the last
Oh my god, I know who this is.
broke off a sharpened toothbrush in his jugular. Look at McVicker's murder is a second message from Max.
You never mentioned my father's name was Max.
That's interesting.
God.
That's... wow.
Good people don't have other people murdered. Good people don't even know how.
Father buried your mother in a pair of new shoes in cemetery.
Your dad is like
Your dolphin belt buckle that reminded her of you because you both love dolphins.
some like head
This is not making me
guy, secret undercover something.
Father
He's in
got
some
the
dangerous
kidnappers,
stuff.
Persuaded him to kill McVicker.
He had his own dolphin, that NC lots of A's national championship ring. The rest of his jewelry was removed and placed on the dead man. His $10,000 watch, his ID band from his wife, his 2 other rings, but not the championship ring.
That's good,
The
boss.
only reason they wouldn't
Oh,
rip
that
it off
is
my
good.
hands is
Because Lynch was
What?
calling the shots.
He was calling the shots.
And I
He was
know
faking his own
exactly
death.
Who was in on it?
Did I murder the junkie?
No, Bones said you probably found him dead. But what I think is that you and Lynch intended a white collar crime, but the senator died.
Then I got all hinky and I tossed Warren out of the car at 80 miles an hour.
Is that a confession?
Nah. I have to point out that blackmailers make much better suspects.
Lynchman has no record of $250,000 payout 3 days ago.
Well, there's not exactly a column for blackmail payouts in the corporate books.
Hey, let's put a little show and tell. Huh?
Because we can put you with Lynch moments before he fell off the radar.
That's maybe me. You got nothing.
I don't know. I think we got a little something, something. I think we got a little something, something.
Do the line thing.
Could you be more specific?
Hey, tell him Lynch woke up and gave a statement incriminating him.
Turco knows the line thing.
Tell him Lynch said something only Lynch could say.
Ooh, great idea, except for the only Lynch could say it part.
The ring, shoulder and elbow. The junkie's shoulder and elbow were dislocated when they forced him into Lynch's jacket. Come on, Booth. Part of you with a big gambling problem?
They're about to kiss right now? Jesus.
Right there.
They're like
That's the reason you didn't.
so close.
And the sound of the shoulder popping? And the elbow, like knuckles popping from the ladder.
Got him. I knew we had a little something, something.
What's the maximum sentence on these charges?
10 years. He killed 3 people.
And put one in a coma.
Forensic work on this was not good enough.
What?
What did you want us to do?
Your job.
Hey,
No, Miss Subek, you want us to do your job. My people gave you all the evidence you need to fry Turbo with any reason.
That's bullshit.
If you accept this plea bargain, you don't deserve to be a federal prosecutor.
Ooh!
Royan.
But you put my people on the stand as expert witnesses, and that's a sure thing.
Not Zach.
You tell the story of what happened using the evidence these people provided, and if you have any ability as a prosecutor, you'll win the case.
Are you finished?
No, Miss Subek. In the future, when you have problems with my team, you register them with me in private, not by grandstanding in a public forum.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay, Camille. Okay. Damn. That's a good approach. That was a good approach. I am liking that. I'm
brother
pleased.
was here.
Never understood the idea of bringing flowers.
Just for once, Bones, do what people do, okay? See how it feels. Come on.
Can't believe I'm doing this.
Both ask the questions, and guess what? No answer.
Well, maybe if you weren't standing right on top of her, took a step to the left, showed just a little respect. Sometimes it takes a while to get an answer. You buried your mother as Christine Brennan, the woman that you knew as your mother, and not by her real name, Ruth Keenan. That tells me who you are.
Oh my god.
You got
A dolphin. Your dad was here.
My father was here.
because he loves your mother, and grieves her loss, and he came here to talk to her.
Keep it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice. See, I wonder if we're going to keep on getting little bits and pieces of her, you know, her dad, or if we're going to, like, jump and we're not going to get information for a while, or, you know, how is this going to play out, is my question. Because in season 1, it was mentioned here and there. We knew of her past. We knew eventually she was going to get, like, some kind of connection. And at the end of season 1, she got that. But there really wasn't any build-up. You know, there wasn't a multiple episodes in a row, you know, breadcrumbs and stuff. Now, we got more information, so I wonder if they're going to do that here. But then again, shows like these typically do, oh, here's something, oh, here's something, and here's the answer. You know, they don't really get something. I have a hard time believing we're going to get multiple information about her dad, like, every episode as we keep going. But I think it will be brought up again. Something will happen again later in the season. But next episode, I don't think so. We'll see. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. You can get these videos early. SimpleReactions.com, Patreon.com/SimpleReactions. We got a lot of other shows on their way. What is happening here? Okay, yeah. So, The Mentalist, Grey's Anatomy, you know, a bunch of other... Buffy the Vampire Slayer is on its way. Castle is on its way. We got a bunch of shows on their way to the channel. On top of that, a bunch of the shows that y'all haven't seen in a while on my channel that have been paused will be coming back real soon. You, Vikings, 13 Reasons Why, and a bunch of other stuff like that are going to come back and wrap up on the channel after their pause that they went through. So yeah, look forward to a bunch of other stuff on their way. I will see y'all next time.